Hey, how's it guys, and welcome back, and a special welcome to the new subscribers. Thanks for joining us. So yeah, today I'm going to build engine mounting brackets, finally. In the previous videos I was doing the engine alignment and going through the whole scenario with pinion angles and all the rest of it. Finally my engine is lined up, so now I'm gonna do the engine mounting brackets. Let's get into it. So how do you like my new daily driver? 3-cylinder diesel engine, aircon, 4-wheel drive, diff lock, both tortoise and rabbit speeds. What more can you ask for? Yeah, listen, it's so wet here by us now, with all the rain we've been having, that the dirt road leading to my house has become a complete quagmire. I get stuck trying to drive out in my 2-wheel drive truck. My house is about 500 meters from the workshop, but yes, I'm not going to let that stop me. So I'm driving to the shop now with my little baby tractor. So the first thing I do is to mock it up out of some pieces of hardboard, easy to cut. Allows me to work out the details, get the sizing, and then I've got templates, and then I can use them to cut my pieces out of steel. So I can now use my hardboard templates to lay out my steel bracket. I found some, 80 by 6 flat bar on my shelf. For American friends, that's about 3 inches by 1/4 inch. Yeah, it's maybe a little overkill, but this is what I've got. This is what I'm going to use. So I'm just going to use this one now to mark out my steel plate. That's my 2 pairs of brackets, set for the left hand side, set for the right hand side. Left hand side is not the same as the right hand side, so each side is custom made, if I can put it like that. Do you know a car has only got one left hand side? Yeah, think about it. Whether you look at it from the front or you look at it from the back, left remains left. I've actually had some issues before in my life with mechanics where I would call them and say, look, there's something wrong on the left hand side of the car, and then they would be looking at the car standing in front of it, and then they look on their left hand side, which is actually the right hand side of the car. So left is left, no matter where you look from. So let me go and try these brackets on the truck to see if they will work. So I wonder if there's space for me and a camera and you down here. So I've got my 2 plates bolted on here temporarily. So there's 2 things I need to do. I must make a bracket now, or a plate rather, that goes in there. That can be welded on. And I also want to install a piece of tubing right there so that I can stick a single bolt through. So I need to measure that distance there. So I was going to put this piece of plate in like so, just get it in place roughly, something like that. Obviously these gussets, or whatever you want to call them, will be welded onto this plate. And I was going to bolt this, drill some holes and bolt it to the cross member. But now I see I can't get in here with my drill, and I don't have one of those right angle scenario thingamajingjings. So there's no ways I'm taking this engine out now to drill those holes. So I'm just going to weld this bloody thing onto the cross member once it's made up. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Why is it that I have all the sizes of bolts you can think of, except the one I want? So there's my piece of tubing. I've just used a length of threaded rod as a temporary bolt here, because I can't find one that's long enough. So that's all nice and tight and lined up. This piece of plate is going to go in like so now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tack all these pieces together, but I'm not going to weld it onto the cross member yet. Then I'll take my whole bracket out, fully weld it, clean it up nicely, and come and put it back in, and then weld it to the cross member finally. Cool. Okay, everything is lined up and looking good. There's only one thing left to do now. That ought to do the trick. Just gonna tack the little pipe as well, or a piece of tubing. Okay, cool, I think I can take it out. Here we go. Doesn't look too bad. Now I must just weld it up. And there we have it, 2 custom engine mounting brackets that I now need to go and install. There we go. So I haven't got the right bolt at the moment. So I'm just going to use this piece of threaded bar for now. I will get the right bolt, don't worry. So I tacked it on in utter silence because the microphone was not switched on. So yes, I'm going to weld it now. Like I said earlier, I wanted to bolt it. To bolt it, I need to drill it. To drill it, I can't get in. I would need to take the engine out. I ain't doing that, mate. Okay, let's see if we can get in here. Awkward. Well, now if I want to change it, I'm going to have to pull out the cutting torch. Right, so there's the 2 engine mounting brackets welded in place. Now if everything goes according to plan, if I undo these bolts, the engine weight will be taken up by the engine brackets and the engine mountings, and that should be able to come out. And there we go. Engine sitting on the brackets. Woohoo! So yeah, looking at this, how much the bolts have been turned out. Oh, it's about a quarter of an inch, maybe a little bit more. So that's how much the engine dropped to compress the rubber on the engine mountings. Yeah, I guess I should have allowed for that and maybe put it a little bit higher than what was measured, but I really don't think that's going to make much of a difference. I can just quickly measure the engine angle again. Let's see. So if you want to split ball hairs, maybe it's now 6 1/4, where it was 6 1/2. I'm really not going to cry about that. Whoop-dee-doo! This engine is finally part of the truck. It's taken a while. Well, I got it. How does a mouse eat the elephant? One tiny bite at a time. Hey guys, thanks for watching my carrying ons out here in the forest. Appreciate it. Remember to subscribe, like, comment and all that good stuff. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.